Alright, you guys, Toxic Mike here again. I'm a little bit tired, but I'm gonna do a quick update video. Well, not an update video, I'm sorry, movie review. And I got my friend, Chief Soviet. Let's have him say hi. Uh, as I was going on, the movie that I'm gonna talk about is called Cold Storage. If any of you guys have heard of it, it's a terrible movie. I watched it on demand. I got like halfway through and I just stopped it because it's so boring. It's about a guy, he gets in an accident on a cliffside, and it's there's a girl that he gets in an accident with, and the girl's car flips over and it looks like she's basically dead, but she's not. And what happens then is he takes her out of the car and he puts her in his car, and he's basically like, I'm gonna take care of you, you're gonna be alright. And and in the beginning of the movie, it's really weird. In the beginning of the movie, it shows two kids running around in the woods, and what happens is this one kid's ahead of him, and then all of a sudden it shows them this one kid on a beach, and you see like a dead man laying on the beach, and the other kid finally runs out of the woods, and he's like to the other guy, he's like, "Whoa, what is that?" And he's like, got a southern accent. He basically says, "This man shot himself," and then he's still looking at the body, and then the kid that's closest to him touches his like brain and whatnot that's on his face, and he cuts off his head, and he's basically like, "This is my turf. You come by here, I'll basically fuck you up." And then the kid starts running, and he calls him a chicken shit. And yeah, it's a pretty stupid movie. But what happens then is I was talking with some friends when I was watching this movie. But what happens then is it shows this old guy taking care of that girl that he got in a car accident with, and it seems like it's more of a romantic movie when it gets to this part, but then you find out she's dead, and she's like laying in the bed, and he like treats her like his wife. He's like washing her face, taking care of her, and he treats her like she's alive, but she's actually dead, and it's very gross. He lives in the middle of the woods in like a beat up cabin, and yeah, it's pretty nasty. And he, like, when I ended it, he was driving in a car with the chick and the dead chick, and he gets in another car accident, and because he was being really creepy, pointing out places where he's been, and yeah, and he's taking her to church, which I don't get why, but he gets in a car accident with another person, and right in front of the car accident is a cafe, and of course there's a policeman in there, and they walk out, and for some reason the policeman starts talking to the people that were a part of the car accident, not the person that caused it. And right when the policeman's about to walk up to the guy, he finally starts the car and he drives away, and then he starts telling himself that he should have not have taken her out and blah blah blah. And he meets some strange hobo, and that's where I ended it because it just got too boring. And it wasn't really too late, but it just got way boring, and I already knew that it was going to be a bad movie. So if you guys ever hear of a movie called Cold Storage, do not watch it, unless it's somehow the end is like amazing, because more than the first half of the movie was terrible, but and very slow. So if you guys are going to check out the movie, I recommend a new. It's a -1 out of 4, and I guess this is the end of the update. I might be working on my magic tonight. We'll see how tired I am. I'll grab a Mountain Dew and whatnot. But comment, rate, subscribe, whatever. I don't really give a shit right now. But let's say bye to Chief Soviet and Toxic Mike. Peace out.